Circle in coordinate geometry. Let's have a look. The circle K, and here we have shown on the diagram on the right, has its center on the x-axis, that's the center here, and contain points 0 that have coordinates 0 and 0, and t have coordinates 4 and 0. Therefore, we have to find the center and the equation of the circle. Two things. So first, the center. So the center is here. Okay, so that means I need the x and the y coordinate of the center. Now, what about the y coordinate? All the points here are going to have the same y coordinate, isn't it 0? Because if I was to read that coordinate, I go across to the y-axis, and that's where I have 0. So definitely the one part or y coordinate of the center will be 0. Now, what about the second one? So what do I know? Well, here we are using a very important idea. When in coordinate geometry I have vertical or horizontal line, I can use them, or let's say I can use coordinates to read length, or if I have length, I can read coordinates. Okay, so that's a very important piece of knowledge that very often is used. So we know that from 0 here to t here, I have what? 4 units. As well, what I know about the circle is that from the edge to the center, I have radius, and then again from the center to the edge, I have radius. So the length of 4 units, that is 2 of my radius and radius. So that means that each radius is what? Half of it, which is 2. That as well means that this length here is only 2. So from 0, 2 units away, that will be what? That coordinate here will be 2. So therefore, there it is, equation of the center, coordinates of the center. And then equation of a circle. What do I need for the equation of the circle? We go to our table, we write down the formula. So we need what? Coordinates of the center, which I have, which is 2 and 0. And then I need a radius, which is as well, I figure it out, that's my 2. So that means that will be x minus the x coordinate of the center, which is 2 to the power of 2, plus y minus the y coordinate of the center, which is 0 to the power of 2, equal radius, which is 2 to the power of 2. The only thing we're going to do here, we don't take the brackets to the power of 2. Here, y minus 0 will be y, so we leave just y to the power of 2, and the only thing we take 2 to the power of 2, which is 4. And that's our equation of a circle. And then second part still talks about our circle K, but now on top of it we have a square that is added. And then they are telling us that S and Q are on the x-axis, and then all those sides, P, Q, S, R, all of them are tangents to K as shown, meaning what? They are touching the circle at exactly 1 point. So what do I need to do? I need to find the area of my square. How do I find the area of the square? Well, all I need is the length of one side. Because all sides are the same, I just take that side to the power of 2 and multiply side by side, which is exactly the same thing. So in order for me to find the area of this square, I need to work out the length of one of the sides. And that's when the radius come in handy. Why? Because from the edge here of the circle to the middle and then again across to the other side, I have radius and I have radius. And at this stage, I understand that that length, 2 radiuses, meaning my diameter, is 4. And you can see it here that that is as well the same length of one of the sides of the square. So that means the area of this square will be 4 to the power of 2, which is 16. So it will be 16 units square.